Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you all had a great Sunday. I had a great Sunday. I cut my game short to come on so I can, introduce y'all to let y'all know what's going on for us with my show, which is called Shung Reflection. Um, it's going to be a lot of interesting topics. A great Sunday. I'm trying to get everybody time to log on so we can get into some things and discuss what we will be doing, what I will be doing on the show. First of all, Carolina Panthers fans, he's back. One rushing touchdown, one passing touchdown. That's the first thing I want to get out the way. And again, for y'all just logging on, thank y'all for logging on to Sean's Reflection, which we will be airing Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, and Sundays. In which Friday will be it won't be a live video, but it will be live. I will be picking certain artists, independent music artists, to showcase their music. Like I said, post out earlier today with my email address, as far as all independent artists can send me their music to be played. Um, let's see, let's dive deep into it. The basics of my show is what I want to do. I really want to talk about topics and discuss topics that people, they tend to shy away from, and I feel that those are things that we need to talk about so that we can change the dynamics of what we got going on, especially within our own community. Like I said, we'll have guests on here. It's gonna be a lot. It's gonna be a lot. I just want to come on today to let everybody know that a lot of times we say things and then we don't really put legs to it. I know I've been saying I'm gonna do this, I'm gonna do this, and I haven't done it. But I want y'all to know that I am doing this, and that's why I want to come on today again to let y'all know what will be going on. Topics. I like everybody's feedback for as like certain topics that we can discuss and that we can talk about. I asked everybody to give me their feedback and please interact um with what's going on, and love to get to hear everybody's opinions, feedbacks, how they feel about certain topics. But one thing that I do want to stress is please respect everyone's opinion, views, and how they feel about certain things, because we have to listen to certain things to get certain things from them. We just because we say something or we feel something, that don't mean it's right, but that don't mean we have to tell that person, oh no, you're not right. Just listen to what they have to say. We'll be discussing a lot of things, on this show. So, I mean, I just want everybody to join in to participate. Don't be afraid to voice your opinion, because I want to know how y'all feel about certain things and why y'all feel about those things. Like I said, it's gonna be a beautiful thing. Man, I'm just ecstatic to have Cam Newton back. My mom, she's supposed to be a guest on here, and I still may add her in as a guest on here today. What talk about me and things, and she was like, "Well, you're gonna put me on there, but you're gonna brief everybody." Now I ain't gonna brief nobody. It is what it is. I love my mom. Um, that's my sweetheart. So I'm gonna see if I can get her on. She'll probably say that I don't know how to get on, but that's how moms do. But we're gonna have a good time on this show discussing a lot of things. Let me see if I can get my mom on here. Yeah, let me see. She may come on. She may not come on, but again, that's just how she is. But we gonna see. We're gonna find out. Please, everybody, let me know who's on. You can, if you're on Facebook, you can if you're logged in on Facebook, you can type your comments, and I can view them from here, so I can know who's on. I ask that everybody please share and please spread the word and let people let everybody know what we got going on. Um, I would love to hear certain topics that some of y'all would like to talk about, which I also have a lot of topics that I will be, discussing, especially tomorrow, Monday. Again, I said I would be on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Sundays would be more of a spiritual day. It won't, be so much as a Monday or Wednesday. And like I said, Friday will be, it will be live, but it won't be no video. It'll just be music. So all the independent artists, if you want your music heard, you can please submit them to me. My email is seanflowers@yahoo.com. Make sure everything is legit. Make sure that your music that you are submitting is of good quality, where we all can get a good feel and get a good sound of it, so we can give you feedback on your music. Let's see. I don't think my mom wants to get on. I just she act like she's shy at times, but she ain't shy. But now first I want to thank everybody for coming on. I really appreciate it. Um, I got a few people on. Hey Maya, that's my daughter. Hey Kim, I work with Miss McMillan at the prison in Scotland, which I enjoyed. I got Emily on, who's another good friend. Um, I appreciate all y'all for coming on. I thank you for logging on. I got to my Facebook chat. I'm gonna have to get something. I have to send a message to Facebook because it's not actually reading in my program, but I can actually switch over and see all my comments. So just bear with me.
My Facebook.
Let me mute this
chat.
again.
I'm gonna have to get some. I'm gonna send a message to Facebook because it's not actually.
Got a delay. But anyway, I'm getting everything worked out. Like I said, I'm like really I'm really happy, really blessed to be in a position where I can come on and share things with you. And like I said, I will be touching topics like, I mean, serious, deep topics. Like stuff like I said that we don't want to talk about. And we're gonna get into it. We're gonna talk about it. We will have special guests. I have had a lot of people to reach out to me as far as being a guest and doing things with me. And like I said, we're gonna change the dynamics of what we got going on. And one of the things that I really want to get into is what I used in primarily our African American males. Everybody talks about they're this, they're that, but when I was growing up, we had a lot of outlets, things that we can turn to, and these kids now, the only thing they got to turn to is the streets. And a lot of the older guys, which are my age and older, a lot of them are encouraging them and edging them on instead of trying to, teach them the way and show them the way. They one thing I love about this generation, they're fearless. But when you have someone who's fearless but don't have no guidance, that's the dangerous part. That's what's leading to all this killing. You know what I'm saying? Especially this black on black violence. This thing has really is really getting to me because it's like, when I talk about certain things, just like when I talk about the Black Lives Matter, a lot of people get mad at me because of my views and my stands on it, in which I understand and I respect where they're coming from. At the same time, I just, want them to respect and understand where I'm coming from as far as the Black Lives Matter movement, because, and like I said, it goes back deeper, and once we actually get into it and we start, getting on these topics, we really will get into a lot of the details and things. A lot of people, when we talk about it, they want to go all the way back to slavery. And like I said, I'm thankful that my forefathers, the things that they went through and they persevered for me to be in the position where I am. To where I don't have to worry about a lot of things, but I still have to worry about some things. But there's no need for me to worry about the things that they brought us over. You know what I'm saying? So, I shouldn't have to worry about that. I should worry about the obstacles and things that I'm facing. And we're gonna touch topics about, a lot of times we like to point fingers at everybody, but my thing is, this is my thing. I like to get in the mirror and point that finger, because when you point that finger at the mirror, it's pointing back at you, because all change starts with yourself. We all want to go out and we want to change this, we want to change that, but in reality, we don't want to change ourselves, and that's where the real true change it comes from. It comes from within. If you can't change yourself, then you can't change anything. And I'm not saying I'm perfect and that I'm trying to because I'm far from perfect. I mess up every day. So it is. It's. I'm not gonna say it is what it is because it's not. It's what we make it. We just have to be more responsible for as the decisions that we make in our lives, because the decisions that we make right now can affect us later on down the road. It may not affect us tomorrow or next week or next month, but that decision that we do make, it eventually in life, it will affect us in some degree. So we just have to be real mindful of the decisions that we make. Like I said, that's another subject, decisions, life decisions, in which I will have a special guest that who specialize in that field, and they will be on and giving insights, and which you could chime in and talk with them. Like I said, I want to come on and just see how everything flows, and what all I could do to improve my show. And I would love everybody's comments and things that they feel that I can do to make things go more smoother. Somebody had told me you need to get a backdrop. I said, well, my lion's my backdrop. Everybody know I'm a Leo, so that's he's staying right there. That's my protector. But you know, and you're right, Kim, Miss McMillan. Um, that's the thing. People hear it, but they don't want to act upon it. That's the thing is, for one, and I used to be that person who I'll always hear things, but I would never act upon those things. I would always go the opposite direction instead of going the right direction, if that makes any sense. But we're really gonna get in. I mean, when I say we're gonna get in deep in things, we really gonna get in deep with some things. It may feel like I'm stepping on some people's toes, but that's the thing. If it feels like I'm stepping on your toes, and that means that what I'm speaking about, it's affecting you in some way, and that you need to change what you're doing. I mean, it's gonna be powerful. I mean, I'm gonna have preachers, politicians, and I'm gonna tell you, when I have certain politicians on, or any politicians on, please respect them. Ask your questions, interact how you may, but just don't get out of character, or let something that they say or someone else say make you get out of character. Always be respectful. You know what I'm saying? I tell people I respect anybody as long as they respect me. That because that thing, respect, is a two-way street, and that's another topic that we will get into, and especially I will be addressing that to this younger generation, because it's like they have no respect. I mean, and it goes back to the parents. And I know a lot of parents is gonna get mad at me, but they say the apple don't fall too far from the tree. So we have to be, as parents, we have to be mindful of the things that we do in front of our kids, because if they see us doing it, then they're gonna do it. That's just, at the end of the day, we're our first and last role model for our kids. I mean, I'd rather be my kids' role model before anybody else can be my kids' role model. So I will monitor the things um that I do when I'm around my kids, in which my youngest is 18, my oldest is 26. So it's not like that I have any babies, but at some point in time, they were at an age to where they could be mischievous, which today, some of them still are mischievous. I ain't gonna say no names, Tayshawn Mac, but I still love you. And let me tell you about my kids. My oldest is Tayshawn Mac. Everybody already know him as Tay. And then I got Brenton Flowers. Everybody know Brent, and Amaya. And I also have other kids, from James Goodman, as y'all know, is TJ. He's definitely like a son. And when I met him, I think he was like a year. I think a year when I met their mom, is back in like '94. So and then I have Ashton Camille, who's from another previous marriage. Yes, I've been married twice. Not ashamed. I will admit it. But I learned a lot from my marriages. That's another topic we'll talk about. Is relationships. Hopefully, we can help a lot of people with their relationships. I will have relationship coaches on there. Far as certain things, far as relationship goes. Um, But like I said, we will be getting into a lot, and I just really want to really come on today and just really interact and just see how it will flow. And I wish that everyone would share my post. And that's another thing. We're quick to share something from somebody who's not even our friend, who we don't even interact with every day. But as soon as somebody that we do see, we do interact, post something, we won't share it. We won't. And just like goes back to a lot of local artists who, some of them I see they got over 3,000 friends, but whenever they post their music, I probably see about three or four share their music. You see what I'm saying? And that's sad. If I got over 3,000 friends on my Facebook, and I'm sharing, and I put out some music or something, and only four of them share it, then it's like, I thought you was my friend. If you was my friend, you would share it. I mean, give me some exposure, share my stuff. Go to YouTube, watch my videos, watch my, listen to my music. It's a lot of things that we can do to support one another, but that thing called haterade is serious, because why hate on somebody because they're doing something that you want to do, but you don't have the faith to step out and do it. You know what I'm saying? You have to, don't worry about what people gonna say, because whether you're doing right or you're doing wrong, people still gonna talk about you. Period. I mean, that's just life. That's just how it's gonna be. But that still shouldn't affects you from doing something that's within your heart. And my heart, everybody know my heart. I love kids. I love interacting with kids, especially this generation that we got now. I love them to death. I got so many of them out there. They call me Unc, because I'm like their uncle. If they're doing something on Facebook or on any social media site, and I say that wrong, they will tell you. Shung will jump in my inbox real quick and straighten me out. And I will. I don't have no problem with doing it. And they know it's coming from love. I don't want to see them get jammed up in something that I can prevent them from. And that's something that we got to get back to. I remember growing up, especially I grew up on Long Drive. Okay. And everybody say, oh, Long Drive is this, Long Drive is that. It's not. It's not I'm not gonna say it's not bad, because right now there's a lot of things that's going on Long Drive that can be prevented. I mean, I remember when I grew up Long Drive, it was a place to be, especially on the weekends. And it wasn't even a question. What y'all doing on the weekend? Everybody know we going to Long Drive on the weekend. We hanging out Friday night, Saturday night. We hanging out on Long Drive. I mean, and we need to get back to where I could go, and still right now today, I can go into any community, any neighborhood, and I can get love just like I'm in my own neighborhood, because for the simple fact, that's how I carry myself. You know what I'm saying? And I want these young men to get to a point to where they respect themselves, because when you start respecting yourself, then it's easy for you to respect somebody else. It's hard to respect somebody else when you don't respect yourself. um like I said, we gonna really touch a lot of topics. We're gonna, like I said, some may hurt people and make you feel like you're stepping on their toes, but that's a good thing. And don't be upset because, or feel bad because we're talking about a topic that you're living in. Even if we're talking about something and that's what you're dealing with and that's what you're going through, I want you to interact. Even if you have to inbox me or whatever, I can point you in the right direction. Somebody who can help you, who can actually free you from what you're going through, because we don't have to be in a bad situation. We choose to be in a bad situation. That's what I said earlier. We go back to the choices that we make affect us, dearly. We have to think and make conscious decisions. I mean, we just can't make a decision, especially based off feeling and emotions. That's the two wrong things to make to make a decision off of feelings and emotions. You're really gonna be jacked up then. I mean, so a lot of things, just think about it. And I will go into religion. A lot of people, they have different religious beliefs, which I'm a Christian, and I don't knock nobody for what they believe in, or who they believe in. You know what I'm saying? So we will touch, bases as far as religions, sports, because y'all know I'm a Carolina Panther fan, and y'all know they are wearing them Cardinals out right now. And I want to give a big shout out to the Richmond Raider football team. Y'all had a tremendous season this year, even though y'all fell short this year from the championship. But I'm proud of you guys. Coach Brian Till, I met him like once or twice. I mean, to me, he seems like he's a genuine guy. Seems he's a Christian guy. So and I do know from how he talks, and I listen to a lot of his interviews that he really cares for these kids, and that's a good thing when you have somebody, especially in the role that he's in, that really cares about these kids. I remember a coach who told the kids um, that he's not responsible for them going to college. And that kind of rubbed me the wrong way for a coach to tell kids that he's mentoring, that he's not responsible for them to go to college. Which I kind of like understand what he was saying. That's not for him to do, but it is for you to do. But we, especially when we dealing with these young kids, man, we have to be mindful of what we say and how we say it to them, because we don't know what they're going through, and furthermore, we don't know what nobody else is going through. So I try to be encouraging to everybody. It don't take but one word that can change a person's life. I mean, and by you being nice to somebody, it's not going to kill you to be nice to somebody. It's not. I mean, is it that hard to be nice to somebody? Nah, I don't think so. But we're gonna have a real good time. And like I said, on Fridays, Wednesdays, and Sundays will be actual live videos. But on Fridays, it will be live, but it won't be a video. It will be just a session where I will be talking and going through and playing, different independent artists, and I'll be playing their music, and I want people to give feedback on their music, and let them know, if you like it, if you don't like it, what could be better, and what can't, what you don't like about it, what you do like about it. But at the same time, be respectful, of that person, and we'll go from there. Like I said, we're gonna man, I got like a list of things, a list of topics that we will be discussing. And like I said, I want everybody to join in, participate. Just don't sit there and watch and not participate, or not, chime in on something that you feel about, or something that we're talking about. And especially if you're an expert in that field, or you got connections to where you can connect us to somebody who can't help somebody. I mean, let's do that. I mean, it's time out for being selfish and ungrateful, and all that other negative stuff. I see a lot of people, they talking about that positive energy. We post it, but far as do we do it? Do we do a lot of things that we do post? And one thing that I learned about social media, you can be basically whoever you want to be on social media. But the thing is, can you be you? You know what I'm saying? Be who you are. Period. You know what I'm saying? And stop not being you. I mean, once you stop being true to yourself, you lose yourself. And once you lose yourself, you lost. To the point to where, and sometimes I see some people, they can't even regain themselves, because they have been something or somebody for so long. They don't even know how to be the real that person. And that's bad. But yeah, we're gonna man, we're gonna get into a lot. I'm actually not gonna keep you to 7 o'clock, but the original shows will be from 6 to 7. Um, we'll have guests, we'll have outlines. Man, it's gonna be, as I say, it's gonna be lit. You know what I'm saying? The first, couple of weeks, couple of months, it may be rough, but I'm not gonna give up, because I'm pretty sure once everybody find out what's going on, and we will have, like I said, right now I think I got 4 viewers. I think I had like 14 up at one point in time, and to me that's good. I mean, if just one person was viewing it, that's enough for me. Um, but I'm pretty sure it will pick up. But in the meantime, I mean, it's just it's gonna be a lot of good things going on. A lot of stuff will come out of it, and I feel a lot of people will get healed from a lot of things that we discuss and we talk about. So um, let me see if my mom has viewed it, but she trying to act anal. Let's see what she gonna do. I love my mom to death. Let's see if I can get her to join. Let's see what she gonna say. I asked her what she gonna come on. She probably gonna say, I don't know how to get on here. And I told her just click on the link, but you know I don't want to talk. I'm shy. She said she don't want to talk. She said she's shy. But my mom ain't shy. I love my mom to death. My mama taught me a lot. That woman's amazing. She's an amazing woman. And no, she don't look her age. Would be 65. I think 65. Yeah, 60, 65 or 66. One of them. But she get in her age, but she do not look her age. I tell you, everybody's like, your mama look good. I'm like, what about me? I don't look good, but anyway. Um, and if y'all have any topics or anything that y'all wanna hear discussed or you want to hear talked about, you can either inbox me or you can put them in my email. Let me see. Let me see if I can put my email. I'm working on this thing, trying to get it right. And, let's see if I can get it up here. All right, there we go. Bam. That's my email right there. I got it up there. So y'all can send me whatever especially your artists if you want to send me your musics to be heard. Um, that's the email. Let me see. I'm gonna hide this. I don't want to do this. But I got a lot of things. I'm putting my there we go. I'm just messing around with this thing, trying to figure it out. But my son is on. Somebody must tell him I was talking about him, so he came and got on. Tayshawn. Um, but like I said, we're gonna have a good time on here. Um, so and hopefully I will be contacting Facebook to find out what's the deal to where I can't actually see my messages on here because I want to be able to put the actual message up on the screen, like the questions people ask, and that way we can see it. Everybody can see and everybody can view. Um, let me see if I can. I'm gonna see if I can invite a guest. I'm gonna see if I can invite my son. Let me see. I know he'll get on. Let's see what he got to say. Let's see. But we're gonna have some fun. I promise you, we will have a lot of fun. Like I said, we'll have fun. I want it to be fun, but more important, I want it to be informative. Um, to where we're actually talking about something that's meaningful, to where we can really learn something. Like I said, on Sundays, and make sure y'all tune in on Sundays because I will have a lot of, I guess, if anybody know Evangelist Lawson, who's Brenda, who's a real good friend of mine. I will have her on Sundays praying. She has a big heart for this younger generation also, and I see she just logged on, and I just want to say, hey, Miss Brenda, how are you? Hope your Sunday was glorious. um but yeah, we gonna really get into it. I'm waiting to see if my son, he probably ain't paying attention. He do so much. He actually got I follow him on TikTok, which I follow a lot of people on TikTok, but this young generation I follow on TikTok, their videos are like so comical to me, and a lot of them are so talented. So whenever they posting their skits or things on social media, share them. It don't take a minute to share stuff. I mean, it really don't. That goes back to what I was saying earlier. We need to start sharing things, even though you feel you may not like something that somebody posted, but if you're that person's friend, share it. It ain't gonna hurt you to share it. It's not gonna hurt you to share. I mean, that's the only way they're really gonna get any exposure. I mean, because when especially these independent artists, it's the thing is, and I've been in music for a long time, and the only way for them to really get their wheels turning is they have to have a fan base. I mean, a good fan base, a good following, and their friends, can give them that big fan base that they need to actually launch their career into the next level. And then we got a lot of people that get launched to the next level, but then they forget how they got launched. And that's the thing that gets me, is like, once you get there, how can you forget about, as they say, the bridge that brought you over? I mean, that's, to me, that's not right. And I feel that that's why a lot of times we are so reluctant to help one another, is because we feel that now that we made it, you ain't got to worry about them no more. Yeah, you do. And a lot of the ones that helped launch them get there, y'all have to realize too. Now they're in another arena that you're not ready to come to. So you can't get mad at them if certain things, if they stop hanging out with you or they stop doing this with you, because you over here still doing this, but now they up here trying to do this, and they know if they come down and hang out and mix with you doing this down here, then it's gonna hurt what they doing up here. So it works both ways. So man, we just have to be mindful and really think, and not just all the time about ourselves, but think about others. That selfishness. I mean, you just have to think about others, man. Um, my little my other little son Willie, he had a show last night, and I hate I missed it, but I did watch the live that his mom posted. And I want to tell you, Willie, congratulations. Keep grinding, and make sure you send me your music so that I can get you on Fridays, so that I can get your music out so people can really hear you. And a lot of the artists, and I tell them, when you doing music, when you're making music, make sure you're telling a story, not like telling a story, telling a lie, but telling an actual story. You know what I'm saying? Let's take hip hop back to what hip hop really is about. Telling a story. Um, you know, but a lot of this new music, and I ain't gonna front. I don't understand it, and the reason I don't understand it, because I don't understand what you're saying. There's no meaning. There's no substance. There's no nothing. The hook is everything. The hook's the verse, the hook, and everything. So, I mean, and it's a few artists out here that I really follow. I follow J Glow, who's a talented artist, very talented. So when I see him posting music, try to share it. But it's a lot of independent artists that's out here, and like I said, please send me your that right there. You see it, Sean Flowers at Yahoo. That's my email right there. So even if you got a topic or something that you want to discuss, please send it. Send it to that email. Um, I will be hopefully I will have it to where I can go to different locations and stuff. And come on, and I mean it's gonna be nice. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. I promise you. So you know. I was trying to have Tayshawn to get on, but he up here. I don't know what he doing. I'm telling you what to do. Ain't no telling what he doing. He be into so much. But I just again I want to thank everybody for tuning in. Um I know a lot of people tuning in just to see, what's going on. But that's fine. You tune in, that's fine. Eventually, you will gravitate. Everybody will start gravitating to Shung's reflection. Let me put it back up there. Stop gravitating to Shung's reflection because, like I said, there will be a lot of great topics, a lot of great subjects, and I hope the interaction is there. So so you see it. So it's just it's like I said, this is something that I wanted to start from I got my buddy on there, Mr. Reginald Robinson. If y'all don't know who Reginald Robinson is, you pass by Champion Ford every day. That's him. That's his business. And it's owned by a black man who's a real good friend. And I think he's on vacation. But anyway, Reggie, how you doing? Um, Good to see you. I appreciate you for tuning in. And if you missed out, this is my new show. It's called Showing Reflections. I will be coming on Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. To discuss a lot of topics and things that really need to be discussed that we won't discuss. And on Fridays, it will be live, but it won't be a live video. It will be just be me live talking and playing music. And again, all you independent artists who have your music, please send your music to this email right here at seanflowers@yahoo.com so that I can play your music and have you heard. And again, I hope everybody share this. I can't say this enough. Share it, because I promise you, this is gonna be something special. I promise you, this is something that was laid on my heart by is he been gave me this to do, but I just been so reluctant to do it because I've always been worried. Well, certain people will think this, or he just doing this for doing this. I'm doing this because this was God told me to do, and I have a passion for people. No, I don't have no PhD or none of that, but I feel that God placed something inside of me that can help a lot of people. And so that's what and it's like, to me, no matter where I go, once I start talking or start speaking, it's like people gravitate towards me because I have a lot to express. Especially, I have certain views. We're gonna get on the political views. We're gonna talk about this president. You know what I'm saying? And another thing, I had a big debate with this one person. We was talking about when our ancestors and they fought for us to vote, and I told them I didn't vote for Joe Biden, which I'm not ashamed to say that I didn't vote for him, nor did I vote for Donald Trump. Let me say that too. And they was like, "Oh, you wasted your vote. Our ancestors fought for we can vote Democrat." I said, "Hold on, wait a minute, time out. I thought they fought for us to have the right to vote, period." And that's one thing I tell about people when it comes to election. Do your research on these candidates. Please do your research. Do your research. I'm telling you, do your research. Don't believe everything that somebody tell you. And that's another thing. We love to believe something that somebody tell us instead of going to search that thing for ourselves. Search things, find out what's really going on. But the biggest thing when it comes to politics and stuff, your local government. That's what really matters is our local government. When we vote for president, really they don't really care what's going on in Rockingham or Hamlet. They don't care because that's what our local politicians is. They go and they advocate on our behalf. You see what I'm saying? So we got to make sure we put the right people in our hometown that really has our back, and yet still do your research. Don't vote for somebody because your homeboy come to you. Yeah, vote him. I know him. Search for yourself. You have the right to vote for somebody who is it was best for you, not best for your mama, your daddy, your sister, your brother, your best friend, but who's best for you, who you feel that has your best interest. That's the thing. And a lot of people, they get caught up in the thing that we because and don't get me twisted. They say because we're black, we supposed to vote Democrat. That's what a lot of us was raised. And I'm not saying that you got to go out and you got to vote Republican. I'm not telling you who to vote for or how to vote for, but what I am telling you is vote for who you feel that is best for you. And like I said, focus on your local government. Don't worry about the big government, because they're gonna make these decisions based off of what our local politicians pitch to them. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing. That's the thing that we have to, focus on more, is our local government. And I told people before, Biden got elected, that, what I'm saying, y'all better think this thing, y'all better research this thing. And now it's like I see a lot of people that voted for him are now mad with him. Like, why you put him in office, so why are you mad? Like, I don't get that. I really don't get it. I mean, but hey, and one thing about politicians that I have learned, and that's what a lot of people, they will tell you what you want to hear just so they can get what they want. And then once they get what they want, they don't forgot about you. And I can go all the way back to, President Barack Obama. Yes, his first 4 years, we got him in office. Yes, we got him in office. The second 4 years, the LGBT community got him in office. And you see what laws he passed in his last 4 years. You know what I'm saying? Not knocking the presidents. I'm just speaking what I see, facts. Hey, I research a lot of my stuff before I come on and I start talking about it. And then even if I am talking about something and I'm wrong, I don't mind being corrected. I stand to be corrected. Don't have a problem with it. So he said he gonna come on when he driving. But we just have to make decisions that's best for us, not what's best for somebody else. I mean, you just you just have to do it. But you know, let's see. But like I said, if you have any topics or anything that you would like to discuss, there again, there's the email. Send them to my email. Um, we can go from there. We can get an outline of how we want to go. If you want to have guests or anything like that, then we can certainly do it. Again, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. Um, the ones of you that commented, I appreciate it. I ask you to please like and share the heck out of all my shows, so we really can get this thing really moving the way that I know it will move. I just, I'm not trying to rush it, because everything is in God's timing. I just want to thank him for actually giving me the courage to actually do it, because anybody that know me, I'm a private person. I'm just private. People like, oh, you private because you got something to hide. Yeah, I do got something to hide. My personal business. Because my personal business is my personal business. And some of y'all need to stop putting all y'all personal business on social media and then want to get mad because people know what you got going on, and then people comment on what you put on there. If you don't want nobody to know, you don't want nobody to comment, then guess what? Stop putting it on there. It's simple. It's simple. I mean, it is. It's simple. Don't put it on there. Stop posting your personal stuff. Cause I don't post my personal stuff. I ain't finna do it. I ain't gonna do it. None of that. You never know who I'm dating. If I'm dating somebody, you never know none of that unless you're in my circle. Cause it ain't for you to know. And then people don't realize when you got something good, or when you doing something that's good, and then you start putting it out, man, people start fighting, start, attacking you. And it's crazy. And then we don't even realize a lot of times it be the people that we laugh and smile and kick it with every day that's hating on us because we're doing what they want to do, but they don't have the I ain't gonna what I say. How can I say it? They don't have the balls to do it. It took me a long time to actually do this live podcast, this live show. I've been saying I'm gonna do it, I think, for a couple of years now. You know, I just finally got the guts to actually do it. I was all saying I don't have this, I don't have this, and I got all the equipment. I've been had all the equipment to do it. It was just the point of me stepping out on faith and actually doing it, and not caring what people will say about what I'm doing. They was like, oh, he doing this, but he's doing this. Everybody doing something. Period. I ain't ashamed of what I do or what I don't do. but it's just not your business. Period. What I do in my personal life. You know what I'm saying? That's me. Um, so let's see. I am. I don't like talking to or around people. This is what my mama said, y'all. She said, I said, I asked her, was she gonna come on? She said, I don't want to talk. I'm shy. And I said, okay, shy. She said, I am. I don't like talking to or around people that I don't know, especially something like that. You need hope on there. And everybody who don't know hope is, that's what we call my older sister Erica. We call her Hope. Um, but I will have her on here, because she's a comedian. I love my sister to death, but I will have her on there. Um, and I will, like I said, I will be having a lot of guests come on here to speak about things. I will have ex football players. I'm trying to get current football players. I will have musicians, pastors, politicians, teachers. A lot of political community figures, a lot of people that are active in doing. And I want to give a big shout out to Chilla Nelson, her and her crew. I think it was Saturday. They was out at the park in Hamlet giving out turkeys. I thank you for that. Also, I want to say Antonio Wall. I think he's doing it too. And also, there's one more councilman. He gave out turkeys. It was somebody else that did it. I'm trying to remember who else was it that gave out turkeys. Um, but anyway, also if churches, if I would do y'all announcements on here for I would do them on, if you get them to me earlier, I can do them all the way up until I can do it last day. I can do it on Friday because which service will be Sunday. Or anybody that has anything going on within the community, please reach out to me. Let me know, and I will advertise it. I will push it. Also, to certain businesses, especially on Fridays, and which I'm trying to incorporate during the week, as far as like with the music, but doing commercials. I have a setup where I can record your commercials. It's not expensive, So don't think that I'm gonna charge your arm leg. No, I'm not gonna do that because for one, I'm not into anything to do money. I work every day, so the things that I do it from the heart. But I just want to reach out to those businesses who want to be feature or buy a slot on my show to where we can advertise your business and what you got going on. Feel free to hit me up and we can go over certain things as far as if you need to come in to record a commercial, then we can do that. So it's a lot of things that we're gonna get going on the show. And again, it's called Shung's Reflection. I said it was gonna start off as a podcast, but then I said, well, I could do a podcast and a show all at the same time. So, that's where I'm at. We will have a lot going on. Like I said, do a lot. We're gonna do a lot, and I want to really, if you got something going on in the community, or somebody who has something going on in the community, or is trying to do something, please send it to me, get at me, so we can get it out there. So we can spread it. And like I said, I will be on Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays from 6 to 7. And again, on Fridays it won't be a live video, but it will be live, but I would just be talking and playing music. um so that's the Friday breakdown. But Monday, Wednesdays, and Sundays, I'm gonna start off with those. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Saturdays. Monday, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays will be the days that I'm on. Sundays will be more, I won't say watered down, but Sundays will be more of a spiritual. We won't on Sundays hit a bunch of topics that I notice gonna step on toes with. Sometimes religion can come to the point to where it can step on people's toes, get stepped on, because people wants to try to debate the Bible, and I've always been told the Bible is undebatable. The word is the word. You can't change the word. You know, a lot of people they want to change it, but it is what it is. That's what it says. That's what it is. So, you know, we will be getting into a lot of things. And I will tell you that just be on the lookout for a lot of things to come, especially next year, in which that's not far away. You will be seeing me out doing a lot of more things within the community. Um, because like I said, I feel that I can change, or I can make a significant impact within our community. But it's gonna take more than me to make a change. I mean, I'm gonna need some help. I'm gonna need some support. But I took the initiative to actually step out to make a change, and I hope others will follow me. You know, and like I said, I gotta when I say my arm, I tell my kids all the time my arms reach long. They like, Dad, what you talking about? Because I'm connected to a lot of people, and I'm gonna pull on a lot of my resources and a lot of my connections to get some of the things resolved that I feel that we need to resolve. So so I appreciate everybody for logging in, for logging on. I really thank you. Like I said, this is something that I know that it's gonna take off, and it's gonna be real big. I know it's gonna be big. Like I said, I will be having a lot of I get a lot of guest appearances on the show. We will be like I said, we will be touching topics that are very touchy to some, but they need to be addressed. You know, so again, you know, just stay tuned. Like I said, Mondays, Wednesdays, Fridays, and Sundays. Okay, which I will be on tomorrow from 6 to 7. Um, and I won't have a topic for tomorrow. I just leave that open for discussion. And once I probably get to talking, I'll probably dive right into something. And whichever the first topic that I dive into, that's what we will pick that apart, and we'll go from there. So in the meantime, in between time, y'all be safe. You know what I'm saying? Just be respectful. And I said I'm gonna start ending with a prayer. So dear Heavenly Father, I thank you for giving me this opportunity to reach out to your people, to where we can expound on certain topics and certain things. God, I ask that you keep everyone that's up under my voice, keep them safe from everybody that's attached to me, Lord. I ask you that you grant everybody their heart's desires, Lord God. And I ask that you watch over everyone as they go about their respective places tomorrow. These things that we ask in your son, Jesus Christ's name. Amen. Peace. Y'all be good. I'm out.